Welcome back to Bavarian RC. In today's video, I'll review the resilience glider from Heinemann Flugmodellbau in flight. The resilience is designed for the F3L or F5L competition class, also known as R.E.S, which stands for rudder, elevator and spoiler. Even if you're not into competition flying, but looking for a high-performing, easy-to-fly thermal glider, then the resilience is a perfect choice. If you haven't seen my time-lapse build video, then check out the link in the upper right corner or in the video description below. In the first part of the video, I'll show you how nice and relaxing it is to fly the resilience. In the second part, I'll give you my conclusions and I will share all of my settings and tips for the resilience. I also encountered some unexpected events, but more on that later. Let me just say that something got stuck and some servos don't like being in the cold. Now lean back and enjoy a mesmerizing flight with my resilience glider. The resilience is really easy to fly, and the spoilers allow very precise landings. Speaking about the spoilers, this is where I had one of my technical issues mentioned at the beginning. During the first landing approach, I saw that the resilience started to slip sideways as soon as I extended the spoilers. Quickly, I realized that one of the spoilers did not extend. I was rather sure that one of the high-tech HS40 servos had failed. Back in my workshop, I tested the servo again. And what a surprise, it worked perfectly. So what caused the problem during the flight? I first suspected a bad connection of the spring compression contact between the wing and the fuselage. But I couldn't reproduce the problem by loosening or slightly moving the wing. Then I thought it could be linked to the low temperatures. And indeed, when I was testing it again outside, the problem reoccurred. But after some failed attempts, the right-hand spoiler suddenly started to move. Obviously, the servo was warming up while being blocked, and this resolved the issue. So I gave it a try in flight. Shortly before landing, I started extending and retracting the spoilers. And like before, after some cycles, also the right-hand spoiler servo operated normally. I will continue monitoring the servo and might have to replace it in the future. But as the temperatures are going up now, I won't face this problem again anywhere before next winter. The other technical issue appeared after some flights where I had landed on a wet meadow and sometimes hit a molehill. Even though I had cleaned the tip of the fuselage, the folding props refused to fold. There was still dirt between the propeller and the adapter, which I couldn't get out when I was at the field. Back at the shop, I removed the folding props to see how much dirt was there. But honestly, it was not a lot. After inserting again the prop, I realized that the clearance between prop and adapter was a bit too tight, and I needed to remove some material at the blade root. Before reassembling, I thoroughly cleaned all the parts. So never make the clearance between prop and adapter too tight. It might work at home, but out there at the field even some small amount of dirt can block the folding props. Also, make sure that you don't tighten the bolts too much, as this would block the free movement of the props. Both technical issues were not related to the resilience itself, so it's fair to say that the resilience just works perfectly. But let's review it step by step. Arriving at the field, the resilience is very easy to assemble. By the way, I can only recommend the wing covers from Heinemann Flugmodellbau. They are ideal for transporting the 3 wing panels of the resilience. Check out the link in the description below. After inserting the wing joiners, you can slide on the outer wing panels and secure them with a short strip of clear tape over the wing joint. The wing is held by 2 M5 nylon screws. Next, I just need to connect the GPS logger and stow it right next to the ESC. The 450 mAh R.E.S battery goes right behind. Once connected, the resilience is ready to go. The first thing you'll notice right after launch is the quite impressive climb rate of around 8 meters per second. The combination of the Hacker motor with the gearbox and the Aeronaut 12x10-inch folding prop works together really nicely. The 450 mAh R.E.S battery gives you a maximum of 2 minutes motor run time. With the great thermal performance of the Resilience, I already managed to have a 50-minute flight beginning of March in medium conditions. So there is a lot more potential. The Resilience is really easy to circle, even in small thermals. The average speed is super slow. During my 50-minute flight, I had an average speed of just 25 km per hour. Nevertheless, the Resilience can also move quickly out of a downwind area. Needless to say that the Resilience is not designed for high-speed maneuvers or strong winds. With a center of gravity positioned at 72 to 73 mm behind the leading edge, the Resilience flies very well balanced. For the rudder and elevator throws, I followed the recommendations in the instructions. I also added 50% of expo to the elevator and 35% to the rudder. During powered flight, my Resilience had a tendency to climb a little too steep. So I added a down elevator mix to the throttle. The spoilers extend up to 90 degrees and need some up elevator mix. My all-up weight, including the GPS logger, is at 554 grams. This results in a wing loading of around 15 grams per square decimeter. If you liked my onboard video footage and also want to attach an action camera like the Insta360 Go 2, then check out my self-designed camera mounts. For the center mount, I'm using a 3D printed support and a 1/4-inch screw mount from Insta360. The center mount is attached using the M5 wing attachment screws. The other camera mount is inserted between the center and the outer wing panel. Basically, it's a 3D printed rib with a tab on top. For this one, I'm using the Go 2 Easy Clip mount and a bit of tape. To counterbalance the weight of the camera, I also added a 3D printed rib to the other side. The balance weight is attached with 2 zip ties to the tab on the underside of the rib. I'm not flying competitions, but enjoy thermal hunting. The Resilience is really the perfect plane for relaxing thermal flights. It's easy to handle and its performance is absolutely superb. A clear thumbs up for the Resilience and my congrats to Lars Heinemann for this great design. If you're interested in the Resilience, then head over to the website of Heinemann Flugmodellbau. I'll put the link in the description below. I hope you liked this video. If yes, please give me a like and also consider subscribing to my channel. This will help me a lot to continue providing more content for you. Thanks for watching Bavarian RC.